Hello, this is Manish Patel from EII Capital. Today is August 1st, 2010. This is a weekly analysis for Ichimoku for the currency markets. Normal disclaimer is right here. This is for educational purpose only. All charts are either in Thinkorswim or TradeStation. Here are my contact details. You can follow us on Twitter under the username KumoTrader. If you have any questions, you could go there, or discussion forum or wiki or so forth, anything that you find off EII Capital. Okay, first thing we're going to do, of course, we're going to do like we normally do. We're going to go and find our little heat map. Okay, remember, we're looking for +5 and above to be bullish and -5 and below to be bearish for all time frames. If you look Euro USD right now, all time frames are basically bullish. That's a good so that's trending. Your British Pound USD is bullish. US CAD is bearish. So basically, if you look across the board, the dollar is weak. Australian USD is strong, if you could tell from there. US Switzy, of course, is weak. You could see pretty much basically the dollar is weak across the board. Let's go and look at some yen pairs. There's some conflict here in the CAD yen, so definitely stay away from there unless you're looking to do some counter trend trades. Australian yen is a little weak. There's all the different time frames. So it looks like pretty much all the US pairs are weak. Let's go and look at our weekly time frames, and let's go look at a chart, and we could look from there and go from there. Okay, so here's the US Euro USD. Pretty much we were expecting a pullback. It pulled back all the way to the Cajunson, closed above the Cajunson on the weekly time from last week, and now the key is what's going to happen here. This is still not ready to trade. Reason why is if you look, the Tinkinson is still below the Cajunson. You want that to be inverted. If they invert, then you could sit there and play a counter trend strategy going up. Reason why I say counter trend is we're still below the cloud, okay? And until we get above the cloud, the sentiment is still bearish. So if we're playing a bullish scenario, it's going to be counter trend going up. That is the only scenario there. But right now, there's nothing there at all. You kind of want this to pull back, and once it pulls back to the bearish side, then it's going to be key to see what exactly happens at the Tinkinson level. If it breaks breaks below the Tinkinson, then this is not going to be a pullback to go up. It's going to be a pullback to sit there and retest the lows. We really don't know what's going to happen there. We got to wait and see. Okay, let's go to the daily time frame. Daily time frame, we're now starting to move. We're looking really good on a bullish scenario. If you look here, you could have sat there and did a breakout trade right there. Really not up much, but you got there. You could sit there and play that. You got to look out for the 3164 level, and then also here at this level, which is probably very, very key right there, is 3467. Okay, so let me draw these here for you. To 3467, and then you also got an intermediate that's kind of right there. So those are the levels you got to watch out for, and of course you got to look at the Cajunson for a bearish scenario to start occurring. But there's really nothing there right now. You could sit there and if you like, you could intraday trade some Euro USD going up, but be very careful right now. Okay. I can't even spell today. Let's just go look at the currencies. FX. And then the other one that was good on the ratings was Pound USD. If you look at Pound USD, let's go look at the weekly. Weekly is in a cloud, so that's very interesting compared to the other one. There's still room to move on a Euro USD to the bottom of the cloud, but on a British Pound USD, there is no room at all. It's actually in the cloud, so definitely stay away from this one because it's going to have some choppy action that's going to go on. If you look at the daily time frame, this thing has moved and has moved really well. Notice when it broke the cloud, it pretty much has respected the Cajunson all the way through. So if you're sitting there looking up daily time frames, this was an opportunity last week, but you have to be very careful. Remember, you're looking for trends that are trending for 600 pips or plus if you're looking on daily time frames. Otherwise, if you're looking for shorter time frames, then you can look at the daily time frame and see as soon as it breaks the cloud, you can start looking for opportunities for bullish side. So if you're day trading, pound USD is pretty much ideal for to go long anywhere in here. And if you look, the Cajun Stanley still hasn't yet to penetrate the Cajun Sin at all. One last currency pair we're going to look at is US yen. Let's go look at the weekly time frame. US yen is pretty much right there. It is still looks good. Very bearish. Little push movement down. This thing's going to start trending down, and it looks like it's going to go retest this little pivot low over here. Everything looks ideal on a weekly time frame to go and start a bearish trend where it's going to at least give you 400 pips or more. Okay, let's go look at the daily time frame. This looks good here. So if you're looking at the trade for this opportunity here, I'll definitely start looking maybe at a breakout trade where you could sit there and trigger off a level right here. So if this goes below 85.71, you can start looking at a trade there and use the Cajun Sin as your stop, as you know has been working out really well. Okay, so that's it for the currency side. If you have any questions, please contact us at EII Capital. Have a good trading week. Thank you.